What is up, guys? This is These Gamers here, and I have an awesome video to show you guys. Top 10 most anticipated MMORPGs. Now, an MMORPG is a pretty easy concept to understand. It's not even a concept, it's really just a name. MMORPG is a multiplayer, it's a massive multiplayer online role-playing game. Now, these games vary from, there's a huge list for these games, but they vary, and some games are exceptions. I mean, it really matters what the developers consider it, but it also must be like multiplayer-ish. So if you don't know what I'm talking about games like Star Wars: The Old Republic, PlanetSide 2. When PlanetSide 2 first came out, Tobuscus, you got SeaNanners and Total Biscuit. They were all playing that game, and they were like accompanied with their followers. There was like 3,000 people versus 3,000 people versus 3,000 people. That's like the general sense of an MMORPG. You can like pretend like you're a pilot, just have a lot of fun. And I'm gonna do the top 10 most anticipated MMORPGs. Now this is for my standards and for my friends' standards, so don't judge. If you have something that's controversial, put it in the comments because I would like to read it. But I have an awesome list, and this list was huge when I first saw it. I had to cut it down to 10 games. Now, that's not easy. Most of these, actually all these games aren't out yet. Some of them are in beta, some of them are in closed beta, some of them are in alpha. Some of you guys might have played it before, but nonetheless, I'm going to be doing a video about them. Hope you enjoy this clip. I'm going to let this clip roll out. I'll see you on the other side of the clip. See you guys. Our number 10 spot goes to Marvel Heroes. Now, Marvel Heroes comes out June 4th, and it's going to be open to the public. It's completely free, which is a good game. You can listen. You can experience the entire game without paying a cent, but if you choose, you can decide to pay. So, like, if you want to get in-game store credits, or if you want to get in-game heroes and even more items, that's what you would do. You battle as Marvel superheroes, you customize your hero to make it unique to your own likings, which is ideal for every game, which is everyone's wanting. You can explore the Marvel universe, fight incredible enemies, and team up with friends. It's very, the lack of graphics compensates for the lack of lag. If you can run this game on a computer, it's great. That's one of its perks. You can run it on the computer, which is awesome. Like I said, this will be released June 4th. 2013, so be prepared. Alright guys, that's our number 10 spot. For my number 9, Firefall Closed Beta makes it onto the spotlight list. Firefall Closed Beta is a very interesting game. It's all about teamwork and just having fun. As you can see, you're mowing down a bunch of aliens. As you can see, it's also still in beta. I just saw an alien go right through the floor. If you didn't see that, that was pretty funny. But this game is in beta, so you gotta give it some respect. And other than that, it's worth it. It's worth the wait. It's worth the beta enlisting. I'll put a description to the beta if you want to enlist, play this game with your friends early before it's actually officially launched. There is no official launch date, which is good. And yeah. Now the game is completely free. It's all skill-based combat. It's an open world MMO shooter. It's the perfect game for casual gamers, and you know, it's just a pretty laid back game. It doesn't require the sweat and doesn't require a lot of thought. You just have fun. That's the main goal of this game. Thanks guys. Number 9. Game of Thrones 7 Kingdoms is my number 8 pick. Now, the reason it's my number 8 pick is because they have very high expectations. This trailer doesn't look the best, but there is extremely high expectations for this game. They really have to invest some good money and time into this game. This trailer was made in 2012, and I am assuming it's going to be a lot different than this. Maybe the game will be in first-person Chivalry. I don't know, it's going to be something like that, like the game Chivalry. But there is no official launch date. And yeah, essentially what you do is you're either in the House of Starks, House of Baratheons, and you fight each other. No one knows if it's first person fighting, if it's third person fighting. We're yet to find out, but this game is awesome. Neverwinter, not a game of my type. It is a game for a huge community base. If you recall Dungeons and Dragons, it's a fantasy role-playing game that was first published in 1974. And the creators of Dungeons and Dragons are coming in with a lot of the community to make a new game called Neverwinter. Neverwinter is an awesome game by the looks of it. This trailer is so good, and it just appeases to my patience. You know, I'm just ready to play this game when it first comes out. But this game looks awesome. It's free to play. You don't have to pay for the client, nor do you have to pay for subscriptions. It's a fantasy role-playing game, so you go and you strafe with your friends, and you play together, and essentially that's the main game. There is PvE and there is PvP, which is player versus player and player versus environment. It's going to be out in the early 2013, so that's what they said. But if you want to play early, there's also an open beta. So that's it for number 7 on my list. That's why I made number 7. It's completely free. It's an awesome game, and it's worth it. See you guys, number 7. Arma 3 Alpha. This game has amazing highlights in my history of gaming. Now, for one, it's an alpha. It's $33. It's worth the buy, in my opinion. I think this is like one of the top games you should pay for. You should buy, and even if they were to ask for subscription fees, I'd pay because it's worth it. This game is so awesome. There's a huge variety of vehicles. There are land vehicles. There are water vehicles. There are like submarines. There are tanks. There are helicopters. There are ATVs, there's everything. There's also a lot of guns. There's a huge arsenal of weapons. You can get grenade launchers, tracer rounds, RPGs, everything. This game is just packed and loaded. It's worth it. That's why it made number 6 on my list. And it's only a one-time pay, so might as well. It's worth it. Number 6 on my list, Arma 3 Alpha. Number 5. Now, if you recall the game Diablo 3, it was made by Blizzard, awesome company Blizzard. Blizzard also owns World of Warcraft, and with a brand new game called Titan. Number 5 is Titan on the list. Reasons I chose Titan is because there's a huge fan base that is waiting for Titan, that is waiting for more information about Titan, because rumor has it Titan's going to be better than World of Warcraft. It's going to be a better MMORPG than World of Warcraft, which is a big deal for Blizzard fans. So, no, the reason it's number 5 is 1, supposedly it's going to be better than World of Warcraft. Blizzard promises that it's going to be better than World of Warcraft, and the BlizzCon said that later on this year, in the last quarter of 2013, they're going to release information about Titan. And the reason it makes number 5 is because there's so many people that are waiting for this game. It is truly a very anticipated game. Alright guys, number 5. Number 4. Now, Final Fantasy is not one of my favorite games. To tell you the truth, I'm just ignorant when it comes to the game. I don't know a lot about the game, but I did do some research, and I found out that it's only for Windows and for PS3. I'm assuming it came out on the PS3 like ages ago, and it's a PS3 game only. Now they're opening up to PCs. Well, it's always been PC, but I figured that it started off as a PS3 game, and now it's a PC game as well. So the game is going to be an MMORPG, as we all know that, and the prices are going to vary. It's $40, alright, for the PS3, and it's $30 on the PC, which is just sort of weird that it's $10 less, but it is a digital edition. So yeah, so it's $30 on the PC, it's $40 on the PS3, which is good. So unfortunately, it's not for the Xbox. So sorry, Xbox guys, take that, Xbox guys. But Final Fantasy makes number 4 on my list due to its huge fan base. There's a lot of people that play Final Fantasy, a lot of people that love Final Fantasy, and don't get me started about Like if I say something wrong about Final Fantasy, oh my god, you said something wrong about Final Fantasy, what's the matter with you? Alright, so I'm just going to leave it at that. The game is going to be online, PvP, and PvE. That's all I have to say, guys. That's why it makes number 4, Final Fantasy Reborn. Number 14, out of the whole series. 14. Can you believe that? 14. Alright, guys. Number 4. For a game that's on the number 3 spot on my 10 list, this game has to be good. That's what you guys think. This game has to be good. And it is. No one knows what this game is. I bet you no one in America is familiar with this game. This game looks so awesome. I've done my research. I've seen it. The graphics on this game are amazing. The graphics are amazing. One, which is it. This game leaves Terra. Terra is a very graphics insane game in like the dust. This game is amazing with graphics. There's going to be housing in this game, so you could get your own house. You get to live in your own house. It's been tested in many games, but it works for this game. There's going to be housing. There's going to be mounts. There's going to be animals you get to ride on. You can be an archer. You can be a hunter on animals, firing arrows off the back of a horse, which is awesome. There's a lot of aspects to this game that's very cool. We'll have more information about it soon. July 2013, it'll go into open beta in Korea, but that's all the information I have. I'll do a video on it, but this game is awesome. That's what it makes number 3. Just how awesome it is. That's it. This game is awesome. Alright, guys, number 3. Destiny. Now this game is awesome. This is Destiny. This is the Destiny. It's created by Bungie and people from Halo 3 and people from Black Ops 2 are coming together to make an awesome game. Now they're doing a really good job on it. It's called Destiny. By the looks of it, they're doing a really good job. The trailer looks awesome. Everything looks awesome about this game. It looks like it's been very thoroughly processed, and it's made by the 2 top creators in game history. Alright, I might be wrong with my facts, but Call of Duty and Halo coming together, that's amazing. That's awesome. Anyway, back to the main point. Back to my main point. So, this game is going to be released as an MMORPG later this year in 2013. We're going to have more information about it, maybe the last quarter of 2013, but I'm excited for this game. It's going to be a first-person shooter. I'm pretty sure it's first-person shooter and a third-person shooter, but we're yet to find out this information. This game is sort of cracked. We have some information there, some more information over there, but we're not sure about most of the things. Now, the release date, like I just said, we don't know when it's going to come out, but I guarantee you there's going to be a price tag on this game. That's the only thing I can guarantee you. There is going to be a price tag on this game. Now, we all know that Call of Duty and Halo are both money whores, so there will be a price tag on this game, I guarantee you, without any prior knowledge of it. But that's why I made my number 2, because they're the 2 biggest game creators out there coming together to make one game, one MMORPG, and yeah, that's it. That's for number 2. Get ready for number 1. I love number 1. Strange and deadly creatures have. Number 1. Bethesda's and ZeniMax's new game. They're coming together to make a game called Elder Scrolls Online. Oh yeah, I bet you everyone expected this game to be number 1. This game is going to top the charts in America and probably all over the world, but this game is amazing. I love it. Just by the graphics, you can tell this game is going to live up to its expectations. Now, we did get 20 minutes of leaked footage, and it showed pretty pessimistic views about this game, but I think it was just a beta. The beta was made not to be seen to the public. There was a reason, and they weren't testing the first person when the beta came out, so there was no first person on the beta. So a lot of people were discouraged about that. But this game is going to be Skyrim first person. It's going to be Skyrim, alright, online with the Chivalry engine. That's what I think it's going to be. I'm tired of games like World of Warcraft and Rift, and I don't know, there's so many games. Don't even get me started. Star Wars: The Old Republic. I'm so tired of those games where you click 1, 2, 3, 4, and you cast a spell, and it has nothing to do with how you play. It all has to do with how good you click your keys. It has nothing to do with skill. I'm tired of those games. I want a new game, and this is the game. They're giving us what we want. Finally. Thank you, Bethesda. Alright guys, that's the end of my video. I just did top 10 that this made #1 on my top 10 list. Give it a like rating. See you guys.